Good afternoon and welcome to yet another edition of our CFCA podcast, the Nakao edition. And of course, I very well know that we've been lost. We are not here with you last week and we send in our apologies. But it was only right that we create time and prepare for the guest we shall be, introducing later on today. It needed us to have this entire week to prepare because the gentleman we have today, as we're going to be discussing the impact of art on the community and change. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight join me as we welcome Mr. John Kyambadde.
John Mary.
Mr. John Mary.
Yes.
Kyambadde. Tusanyusa okulaba ssebo olunaku olwaleero.
Nange nsanyusa okujja ssebo.
Omuntu atulaba eyo mu background olina okuba ng'olaba ebifaananyi bino ebituli emabega. Kati waako ono gwe mulaba emabega wano omwami ono yali behind that particular kind of work. And olwaleero nga bwe mbagambye topic yaffe tugenda batugayagayamu engeri art gya impactinga society n'enkyukakyuka okutwaliza wamu, naye nga tetuneeyongerayo mbadde nsaba mwami John Mary Kyambadde obuze ku balabi baffe era obagambe obweyongera obeeyanjulira bategeere omwami gwe tulina olwaleero ku show.
Bassebo ne bannyabo nsanyuse nnyo okuba ku show eno nga amannya gange pitibwa Kyambadde John Mary, nga ndi artist ate nga ndi screen printer. Neyanziza okuba nammwe mu lunaku lwaleero.
Mwami Kyambadde, olugendo lwonna Nakaawo kuba Nakaawo yeteekateeka okulaba nga program eno ebanga egenda mu maaso buli lunaku olwokuna mu afternoon saawa ziba 8 n'okweyongerayo. Njagala okutegeera olugendero gwe nga artist, what exactly inspired you okujja mu field eno, ate era oyongera otunnyonnyola Nakaawo gwe nga gw'ogiyingira ddi? Yesebo.
Nakaawo nga sinaba kutuuka ku Nakaawo. Yesebo.
Olugendo lwange
inspiration yange mu art namusomako. Namusoma era I graduated with a diploma. Yes.
Eyebeera industrial and fine art or fine art?
Yeah, industrial. And commercial art and design.
Yes.
Yeah. I graduated with commercial art and design. Kakati, that is Kyambogo. Kyambogo University. Nentandika okusinga nasooka ku majoringa mu screen printing.
Screen printing.
Yeah, I don't know if you understand screen printing.
Njitegeera bagindeeterako wano.
Kakati na majoringa mu screen printing. Anga ne kakati mukola lwakuba kati kusinga ate I'm more in painting.
Yes, in painting.
Nenga screen printing namukola nnyo era nkyamukola. Screen printing abatamutegeera bulungi ye process eyokutransferinga image, any image.
Kifaananyi kyonna.
Yes. From a screen, I didn't come with a screen here, but I would show you.
Okusobola okugezeseza ku table yaffe ketugambe.
Yeah. No, you can't even. Screen is kind of a mesh.
Yes.
You stretch it on a wooden frame. Or you stretching a bulungi. There's a process how you transfer an image from a film. We use films, by the way, like for
as a camera.
Like yes, in we transfer an image from the film to that screen. Then, after putting it on the screen, you can use that screen to transfer an image or words or anything to any surface you want to print. Maybe I want to print on this table, maybe I want to maybe on the wall, maybe on a t-shirt, maybe on any surface you want. So if you're single majoring maybe a screen printing. Nega kati mbikolera ddala. Yes. Actually, nze nakoze ne bags za rally. Rally ey'embalala yabaddeyo. Motor rally.
Weekend yobanga emu babiri.
Yes. All bags ze bakola about 100 bags. I screen printed for them.
Kati tutunulira banga ki mabega wano mu practice eno.
Mu practice I started in 1999.
Myaka 25.
Yes.
Bweddu.
1990.
Bufumbe yo sije bayita silver jubilee.
Yes. So interesting, by the way. I began with a colleague of mine with that screen printing. He was called Eric Sabiti. Eric Sabiti used to work from here, this same place where we are. That's where he was doing the screen printing.
abatulaba where our studio
Yeah,
set
this-
up is the National Theatre
Yes.
basement. Kati wabaddeko mu National Theatre ku stage.
Yes.
Bw'oba olabawo tuli wansi wa stage ddala.
Yes. This was a screen printing studio.
Okay.
Eric Sabiti used to work from here, screen printing, T-shirts, banners, what? Then they would take them out there to dry.
Yes.
So when these people of Nakao came and occupied that place,
The lower gardens of
the lower
theatre.
gardens, it was a vacant place. When they applied to theatre and they gave them, they transferred Sabiti from here
To the gardens.
so that he can be with the other artists.
Yes, the other artists.
So this was a screen printing studio.
So 25 years later, you
Yes.
return.
Yes.
So this is home. Welcome home.
I'm home.
Okay.
So I've been doing screen printing for that long time until I diversified to
Yes.
paintings,
So paintings.
because that is also in me. I'm a painter also
Okay.
and a screen printer.
Yeah, speaking about that briefly, mbadde njagala kyo kino tukijjeewo mangu mangu.
Yes, sir.
Ebifaananyi bino
Yes, sir.
producer mwine oba mubiraba bulungi. Njagala otusooka otuyiseyise mangu biri ebifaananyi bisatu. Ndowooza tujja sooka ne kino.
Kakati
Change of-
basebo ne bannyabo kansabe ennyumirire katono. Ekifaananyi kino ekisooka nga bwe mukiraba, I think everyone knows the image.
Yeah.
I don't need to describe it. It's an
In
elephant.
range of-
It's an elephant, yeah. This style is called collage style. Collage means you can use any material at your disposal to come out with an art piece. You can use, for me, I used
Change.
chitengi.
Droppings, yes.
Yeah, these are we call them offcuts.
Yes.
So when they are making bitengi, the tailors, they are pieces they cut off.
Yes.
So we use those pieces to put them together and come up with an art piece. For me, I use this. Some people can use banana fiber. Others can use leaves. Anything at your
I've
disposal.
seen some people who use, they get bottles, ne babusalaasala, they use those cuttings.
Oh, that is art. For me, I use the
So the style is called collage.
collage style.
Okay.
Yeah. Collage is kind of mixed media. You use different things
Okay.
to come up with and that is called collage. This is also collage because I've put some kitengi and the chikoi on this lady you're seeing with the sunset
Setting.
background.
Evening
Yeah.
setting.
Yeah. This is also collage style. The other one is acrylics on canvas, but realism.
Okay.
That is called realism.
Realism.
Yeah.
Okay. There is something I've always wanted to ask
Yes.
Mr. Chambadde. All artists, when you look at their artworks,
Yeah.
they sign off their artworks. Is it
Yeah.
is it part of the game?
Yeah, sure. The signature really brings out the authenticity of the art piece.
Okay.
If you don't sign it, someone will think either you copied it or you stole it from somewhere.
Or you bought it and you want to sell it again
Yes,
to
you
them
could have
and-
bought it from somewhere and you want to convince the buyer that you are the artist to give you a higher price.
Okay.
But if it is signed, that is the authenticity of the art piece. If it's not signed, some customers may not even buy.
Okay.
Say no.
Have you had an instance where someone was not going to buy
Yeah,
simply
sure.
because just tell me about that.
Yeah, that was, I think it's about like a year ago. No, 2 years ago. 2 years ago. I forgot to sign and I put it on display.
Okay.
Customer manager, he wanted to buy it. Said, I told her I'm the artist.
Yes.
Are you sure?
How come?
What shows you're the artist? I was kind of embarrassed anyway.
Yes, because you actually know.
Yes, I was kind of embarrassed. No, sorry, I just forgot because I showed her several other pieces of mine which were kind of similar.
Okay.
So she was convinced that I'm the artist. So I told her I forgot. Say, okay, I like your piece. How
Please
much?
sign it.
We negotiated. She accepted to pay, but I had to sign it.
Okay.
Yes, I had to sign it, but after apologizing. So this is the authenticity of the art piece.
All right.
Yeah.
As you have your seat, before we came on air, nabadde nkugamba nti a photo like this.
Yes.
I am a Muganda man who comes from the Nchima clan.
Yes.
Nenkugamba nti nze osobola okunsiigira ekyenkima n'oŋŋamba nti osobola.
Yes.
So back to the topic we are discussing today,
Yeah.
how this kind of art that you do
Yeah.
impacts or brings about change in community. Nze bwentyo bwe nkirabye nti ekifaananyi nga kino osobola okukyensiigira
Yes.
ne nkiteeka mu nnyumba yange ne kireflectinga
Yes.
kye neddirira.
Yeah.
Njagala okubuuza, how has this art you do, how has it impacted community and society, brought about change out there?
Yes. Art is a change mover. Art, actually everyone is an artist. Only that.
Even myself.
Yes.
How?
Now the artist. In your career, you are an
Yes,
artist.
yes, true.
That. Naye lwakuba nti abantu abamu tebanazuula buzuuzi their art or their style of art.
Yes.
Naye nga buli muntu ali artist in one way or another. Kati art ono engeri gya impact in the society in so many ways. How? Art, there's a way art comes down our emotions, our
Netukakkana.
yes, our anxieties.
Stress. Waliwo ennaku zino kye bayita mental health.
Yes. Abantu tulina ebizibu bingi nga bw'omanyi ensi ejjudde ebizibu. Depression from work, from families, politics, whatever. But when someone comes home, or even if you're in your office, you can say, I'm going to rest like for 10 minutes in my office. If you put a beautiful art piece at the front of your office,
Yes.
you take
calm
time
down.
to have a look at that art piece. Waliwo memories ezigenda okujja mu ggwe.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
you
there's
bring out
express
the stress and anxiety bija coming down because this art piece here, waliwo omukyalo omu, she in that container. Nali, the day I brought it from the studio, remember waited for you.
Yes.
I was just passing by. She said, "Oh my, Bunny, I like this art piece. I remember down there." She comes from. There's a place where these hot springs. Which place?
Semuriki.
No. The western side. As we are going to Kasese.
Yes.
Hot springs.
Yeah.
She comes from that side. She said, when I see this painting, I remember our home is just near the hot springs, but it looks like, how much is it? Only that she didn't have the money.
I get.
Yeah.
But yali akulaga nti
yes.
ayina kyajjukira,
Yes,
and then they relate.
Yes. So she was saying, I like that painting. I will come back. Don't mind. Don't sell it. I said, okay. Let's pray that you find it.
Omulinze.
Yeah.
Okay.
So ebifaananyi bino becoming down your anxieties, memories. Secondly, ekifaananyi kino, of course it is business. It is business because when training abaana bangi abayinza okufuna mu paintings zino nga ffe bwe tuli.
Yes.
Kubanga nze all my life mbadde mu screen printing na painting.
Gwe mulimo.
Yes. But I have achieved.
Yes.
I've achieved. I have a beautiful family with children. I have a home. My work is there. I don't complain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bw'oyogedde ku art mu ngeri gya kakkanya omutwe nenzijukira abamu kufa batera obeera ku theatre wano nga mukola emirimu egy'enjawulo, obeerawo nga mu lunch break, sometimes obeera oli stressed.
Yes.
Nogakukirireko eno wansi mu nakaawo.
Yes.
Yeah. Njagala okutegeera mu career yo
Yes, sir.
oyina ebifaananyi by'okubyeko nga kati biina gye bigenda gye byagenda oba gye babiteeka gy'omanyi nti I want you to just paint for me a picture oŋŋambe nti waliwo abantu abakugulako ebifaananyi bye oba omuntu oba nga tomanyi nani yakigula naye n'omanya nti balina gye bagenda ne bakiteeka.
Kati nkulu Ssentongo, paintings zino zituuse ewantu we tusuubira nti tujja nakutuuka.
Awamu nga tulituuka
tulina n'obutatuukayo. Paintings zino zituguliddwako abantu bangi, the western world, abazungu, the local people of high class. Because simanyi oba mu State House ndituukayoko, but I remember State House people purchasing my paintings.
Yes.
Yes. Minister Chala Onani, yali Speaker of Parliament.
Muchala Kadaga.
Kadaga. Kadaga purchased about 4 paintings from me.
Okay.
When she was still
The Speaker.
Speaker of Parliament.
Okay.
Nenga chikwewunsa, I've never entered that parliament.
I know.
So paintings have spread all over the world.
All over.
Yes.
Okay. Still about the paintings. Ogambye wamutolituukayo. Naye ate waliwo
Simanyi-
gy'otuuse because
yes.
I'm pretty sure there are some exhibitions, international exhibitions that you've been part
sure.
of.
Yeah.
Exhibitions ezo ku art wezo zikuyambye zitya era ziriwo ezimu ku ze wakabeerako mu mawanga ki g'otambudde no exhibiting era experience yali etya?
Sebo. Neyanza sebo. Kakati ngenda kutuuka ne local.
Local.
We've had local exhibitions here in Uganda. Akusookera ddala, we have exhibited at Maridadi Gallery. I don't know if you know.
Maridadi Gallery.
Maridadi is just next to Imperial Royal.
Yeah, Imperial Royal, yes.
On Maridadi Gallery. We have exhibited at Normal Gallery. We have exhibited at the German Culture Center.
Okay.
Yes.
Good Zentrum.
Yes.
Okay.
We have exhibited at this place near, as you're going to Kamocha.
Afri Art?
No.
Zenson?
What's the name of that place?
Omanya awo ebifo nawo bingi ate kati awo bodda Kamwokya Bukoto ne galleries.
No, in Etunda,
French.
Our antiques, old antiques.
Si museum.
Uganda Museum, sorry. We have exhibited at Uganda Museum. Internationally, I've been sending most of these paintings, actually, this collage. I've worked with the friends in Kenya and Tanzania. Actually, 80% of this work is here. I send it to Kenya.
Oh.
Yes, 80% of my work. This one goes to Kenya.
Oh, how often do you?
I send it via that bus there.
The bus, Mashpoa?
Yes.
On a weekly basis?
Not weekly. It can be like every after 2 months.
Yes.
I have friends, in Kenya. They have galleries there. They have craft shops there. Okay. So they place orders. After placing the order I make, I roll them, I put them on the bus, they receive them.
I understand. I visited your workshop in Nakao, and after you telling me that you actually export some of the pieces, buli lwenzija nkusanga oyina product gy'okolako, oyina painting gy'oli okolako. Of course ebifaananyi byo bingi actually. Omuntu bw'aba azze ku Nakao bw'atandika okwetooloola n'atambula ajja alaba signature ye ku bifaananyi ebiwerako. Kati mbadde neebuuza nti olunaku oba mu wiiki osobola kukola ku paintings bwe tuba tugamba tubala namba oba ne size oyinza kukola nga bimeka?
Kale namba oluusi dependinga ku the technique I'm going to use on the painting or the size. Kati painting ngeyo, it is more detailed.
Yes.
It takes more time. And actually, the time you spend on a painting also depends on some customers. There are customers who give you
specific
the price of the painting. Someone will say, I want a painting. How much is it? You give him the price. He says, don't mind about the price. I want a very beautiful job. I'm giving you, what time do you need? Say, I need a month. I'm giving you that month. I want a very beautiful job. The time you are going to spend on that painting and the outcome will not be the same as someone who comes around and says, how much is this? You tell him, no, that is too much. Like Ugandans, that's too much. Like you have told him, this is 300, you say, I thought, you mean these things are very expensive like that? I thought it's around 50,000. I say, no, I have an art piece that is in that range.
Yes.
But it will not be as detailed as they got.
So you welcome buli customer mu ngeri gy'ajjiramu.
Definitely. Kubanga si kirungi ate kugoba customer.
Kituufu.
Omuwa ekintu oluusi ekijja mu price ye next time ayinza okuleetera omulala akuwa ehaya.
I also want to believe sometimes what matters ziyite ntya material kati nga eno gye wagambye collage nti
No. In art, actually, if you have to consider material, art, the materials are not so expensive.
okay,
It's the time
time.
and the brain you put in is what we charge.
Okay.
These are off-cuts from Kitengi. It's not so expensive.
Exactly.
But the time and the brain you put in.
The creativity.
So we were about the international exhibitions.
Yeah, exhibitions.
I'm privileged to be part of NACAO because NACAO has brought us some distance. The recent exhibition we've had, let me talk about that, is the one of India.
I think that was a month or two back.
No, that was last year.
Last year.
Yeah,
there is one that just happened.
The recent one. Yeah, we go in
bits.
Bits
At
batches.
Wagenda last year.
Last year.
Okay.
The exhibition is called Shirajikun. Yeah, Shirajikun Mera. It is annual. It's an annual event.
An event.
Yeah, in India. So we were privileged to be chosen. I was privileged to be chosen to be part of the group that was going that year. In Ngenda, I took some of these works. Actually, I took about, I think there were about 20 of this size.
Yeah.
20 pieces of this size.
This to be particular, this is what size?
This is 100 by 85.
100 by 85.
100 by 85 centimeters. Yeah.
Okay.
So you roll them. We take it off because this is a frame. We take off this canvas and we roll it for easy transportation.
Yes. So what took you?
Yeah, there's a way we spread them.
Okay, I get.
So I took some of these. I took some others, medium size, small size.
About 20.
These
of
were
this
20.
particular size.
The small ones were about, also about 20, 25. Although Indians are not best buyers, I can't say they give you the price you want, but at least I sold.
You sold
these,
some.
Not some, most of them. Because I came back with 2 paintings.
Oh,
yeah,
that was really good.
Yeah.
Good
So
work done.
yeah, we are so happy with NACAO. NACAO has tried to promote not only we artists, but because there are other members who are not artists who are members of NACAO.
Yes.
If there are opportunities, they can also come on board.
Extends
Yeah,
opportunities
you can come on board if you have something you do that is related to NACAO work. You can also be part of the group.
Mwami Chambadde, you kissed 25 years of experience in this kind of work. One of the projects that NACAO is actually working on lately is training.
Yeah.
Yourself, have you thought, or have you already trained some people?
Yeah, sure.
It might be yes from the general public, but I also want to look at, you see, Omuganda agamba.
Yes, sir.
Amazzi gakulukutira gye gaali gakulukutidde. Kisobola oba kitandikira mu famire yo. Bwe baba nti oba baana olinayo ku baana abayize omulimu guno kuba gwe wagambye guno gwe mulimu buli kimu almost kivudde wano. Mu baana olina gw'otunuulirayo oba gw'otraininze nga ajja mu layini ey'emirimu gino.
Yes. Ninayo muwala wange, she's called Kayla Nambule.
Kayla Nambule.
Yeah, she's in senior 3.
Okay.
She's not the old one, the oldest, but she's just in between there. But she loves art.
Okay.
I remember when we were during the COVID time. Remember lockdown. We were working from home, but whatever I was doing, she would be around me. Dad, what can I do? How do you put this? How do you do this? You cut this. Some of these, because I did some of these pieces, I would show how to cut.
Yes. After
marking how I want, I tell her, you're going. Those are 10 pieces. You're going to cut just along where I've marked. So even time of pasting, she would come. Dad, now where can I paste? Should I do this? No, just wait, I will tell you where.
Yes.
So she's so interested in my art pieces. So
bw'omutunuulira olaba she might
she might walk
your
in
shoes.
my shoes.
Okay.
So the others-
Generally out here, I believe you've also trained.
Yes,
some.
yes,
Yeah, just
yes.
tell me about
Yes, I have about 3 guys, although one traveled. He's in Germany.
Yes.
He was Godwin Namanya. But here I have Mr. Luze John.
Okay.
Yeah. Luze John came from Buganda Royal Institute. Came there. He started with screen printing. I trained them screen print. They are well versed with screen printing now.
Okay.
So from there, we also started painting. Although for them, they had also come with that already trained technique from Buganda Royal.
Okay.
Yeah, but I have Luze John. I have another Musa went to Tanzania. He's in Tanzania.
Okay. Nakau is having programs like we hosted the administrator some time back. Nagamba programs really ready. So if you're out there watching, you can reach out to Nakau administration and you register your interest. They will be doing trainings, and I believe Mwami Chambade here will be among those that extend those training services. So very many years into this craft, Mr. Chambade, I believe there are some challenges you've faced, and please, if you could just speak about those.
Okay, the challenges we've met basically in painting would be about the prices and the market. Ugandan market has not yet appreciated art so much. How? I have a colleague, he has an hotel towards that side of Ntinda.
Yes.
One time there was a wedding at his place. Someone had put a wedding at his hotel. So I got a chance of moving around the hotel.
Yes.
From the reception to the lobbies and but what I saw on the wall just prints from China. I think he went and printed some plastic material, I don't know.
Yes.
So he printed things and put them on the wall. So when I saw these things, I said, no, such an expensive place can't have this kind of art.
That's true.
So I talked to the manager. Is it possible to meet the owner of the hotel? He said, about what? I said, there's a way I can beautify this place with my art, more than these prints from China.
Yes.
So he said, yeah, probably, maybe I'll give you his number. I try to raise him and see how we meet. But when I tried to call him and explain, he said, oh, yeah, it's good. It's good, cool to be in touch with the artist. So how much are your pieces? We were on phone. How much are your pieces? I told him, no, it's just a wide range, but it's good if we had met and
you have a look.
Yeah, you have a look. Yeah, I know, but you tell me the range. I said, you can get a painting right from 50,000 or 40.
To even a million?
Up to $1 million. What I know with the art is expensive. For sure, I don't know if I can manage art because you see, we are just beginning. Kugamba, ngakulaga nti he would love art, but the price they're giving, the price they're giving is.
And that paints a very clear picture, because if a businessman like that who owns such a space,
it was a very beautiful hotel
at personal level.
Yes. So maybe with time, Africans will appreciate the beauty and the goodness of art in a home or an office. But right now, some of the challenges are the market prices with the locals.
Yes.
Then if I go to tourists, the challenge we've had, before COVID, we used to have an influx of tourists coming in. They would come, you would find about 2-3 coasters bringing in tourists. They come around the shop. After COVID, I don't know what happened actually, because
things have not stabilized yet.
The tourists have declined so much, and those they actually account for about 80% of the market tourists. tourists are no more. Anyway, I could say it's because of the wide variety of markets that are coming up. Because in Entebbe, if you begin in Entebbe Road, you are going to see a lot of markets that have sprung up. If you go to almost every hotel, every hotel now has art and craft shop. If you go to Jinja, it's a big market there also. So maybe because also of the wideness of the producers,
they are spread everywhere now.
Spread everywhere. Nenga market kati low.
Kati fe wano, those are some of the issues we want to address, and on the same point, abalabi baffe njagala as we get to the close of this particular episode, obannyonnyole nti bwe baze ku Nakao bakusanga batya, where are you located, is it a shop number,
kakati
I hope no sharing your contact.
Yes, I hope our viewers, when you talk of Nakao, they understand.
Yabategeerawo bulungi.
Yes, Nakao is National Arts and Cultural Crafts Association of Uganda, nga tusangibwa ku National Theatre, nga tulina art owa buli kika. Tulina art owa crafts, tulina art owa paintings, tulina art owa ceramics, tulina art owa leather, tulina art wabika bingi. Art yena gwe yagadde, materials zonna we ziri, but trainer we bali, like if there is a kind of a school or organization, they want a group of people to come and learn paintings, ebibiina by'abakyala, you want to come and learn painting or other crafts. Tulina abantu bonna babi abasobola bihandolinga, tuba welcoming abannaye mujje mu Nakao mu supporting we tuli. We have the skills and the know-how, tuyabayigiriza bulungi ebintu bino ate nawe musobole okubyongera kuba ffe tugenze tukaddiwa. Tuba twagala emigi gy'emito yetutraininga, tutraininzeeko abamu ne tuwelkaminga n'abalala, you come up tuba training mu ngeri y'omulimu.
Okay, mbadde njagala abantu bagambe shop number yoba
shop number it is a studio because we call them studios. Tuli behind number 4. When you come to shop number 4, just behind ojja kusangawo workshop nene bweti.
Okay, osobola basomera akanamba
akanamba kali 0788 57 67 03.
Webale nnyo ssebo, mbadde nsaba oba olinayo obubaka bw'obusembe eri abalabi baffe tuggalewo program ey'olunaku.
Akati obubaka bwange obusemba, nkubira omulanga ba artist bannange ab'enjawulo, kubanga tulina ba artist aba paintings nganze, tulina ba artist ba sculptors, tulina ba artist abakola ku leather, tulina ba artist abakola ku pottery. Naye kyensaba all over Uganda, artists all over Uganda, because ffenna tusobola kwegattira mu Nakao. Nsaba mujje tubeere bammemba ba Nakao, because opportunities nyingi ziyinza otuyitako nga tuli scattered individually, buli omu ali lulwe. But if we are under one umbrella, which is Nakao, it has a bigger voice. Nti tusobola coming up with a project through Nakao. We can come up with a project, all artists, buli omu n'aleeta style ye ya art. We come up with a project gye tuyinza okukola project eno nefuuka international. So mbadde nsaba ba artists mujje twegattire mu Nakao. You could come and become Nakao members. Twegattiremu tulabe engeri gye tuyinza okukwatagana to push this thing to a higher level. Mpozi ekyokubiri kyensaba, nja kusaba gavumenti yaffe ennungi etukwasaganyizeeko, kubanga ebintu bya art bino oluusi biba byetaagamuko ku mukono gwa gavumenti, especially kati nga bwe mbagambye nti ba tourists beesala. Gavumenti erina engeri gy'eyinza otutukwasaganyizaako ne tuba nga we can export more of our work, like arranging, kuba gavumenti esobola okugamba nti we are going to send more people to those international exhibitions. Kati nga bwe twagenda e India, oyinza okusanga nga because we went with a group of about 5, we are 5 from Nakao. Ne gavumenti eyinza okugamba nti this time we are sending 10.
Bagenda na abamu basupport.
Yes. Exposure gye tufunayo eba nkulu nnyo. kubanga nange nyini waliyo ebintu byendala ne art wange ono waliwo be nasangayo nga bakola ebintu ebiri almost similar but to a higher level
nate nobaako
nembaako byenjiga byenkoppayo byensobola kuincorporatinga mu wange so nsaba ne gavumenti webeesobola tukwasaganyizako naye twongeramu ku international exhibitions ezo netugenda tuparticipatinga tukoppayo amagezi netubemu tugongeramu ate tuba nga tuboostinga ku sales zaffe.
Alright. Thank you so much Mwami Kyambadde okubanga leero wakkiriza okuba nga gwe mugenyi waffe olunaku lwa leero. Ladies and gentlemen, that's been us for today on our podcast. We shall be returning next Thursday, same time, same place. Till then, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.